Always love Chef Eddie in the kitchen. Always cooks up something tasty and delicious. Good to have you in here, sir.
Thank you, John.
And you're cooking up not quite steak and eggs, but close to it.
Close to it. So we got lamb and eggs.
Lamb and eggs.
Yes, we have a pistachio crusted wreck of lamb and served with couscous and a sunny side up egg on it. That egg works really good with the couscous, and it's something different. It's definitely unique.
I bet it does work
really
well.
Good.
Yeah.
So I'll get some started here.
Okay.
We do have a full rack of lamb here. At the restaurant, we do use domestic rack of lamb, but if you can't find it or it's very pricey, you could use New Zealand. That's very good as well, too. But it's going to be a little bit smaller. So I'm going to use a small portion here of the rack of lamb, and I'm going to clean it up in front of you guys so that way everybody gets to see it. So we'll move this to the side.
Why do you have your cutting board covered in cellophane?
So that way my board stays clean, and
good tip.
yeah. So that way I could just unwrap it, and then it's I can put it back in the drawer. So
Don't
it's
have
clean.
to worry about cross contamination or anything.
Exactly,
like that? Okay,
exactly.
good.
So I'm going to clean some of the fat on top. This is called the cap. The blue markings here, it ensures me that it's been inspected by USDA and it's graded, and you always want that because that means that somebody checked it, somebody said this is good stuff.
Now you're not taking off all the fat there, it doesn't look like.
No, I'm not taking all the fat. Obviously you want the flavor, that's where the fat comes from.
Okay.
You have to remember that the loin here, it's very, very lean, just like filet mignon. So you want to leave some of that fat too, so that way the meat doesn't dry.
Okay.
That's why you always see like fillets with some kind of sauce on top.
So you're turning it into kind of a little self-basting thing.
That's right, yep. So we got a really nice hot pan. We're just going to season this very simply, salt and pepper. And remember, we're going to be using pistachios to crust this, so we don't want to salt it too much because our pistachios are already salted. So I'll be searing it very, very well here so it gets nice and brown.
So you start to do the searing before you put the pistachio crust on?
That's right, yes.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to move here to my food processor. If you don't have a food processor at home, you could use a knife. Just, take your time, be a little patient to chop up the pistachios. The pistachios should be shelled and salted unless you want to sit there and crack open and shell all the pistachios. Might get a little loud in here, but it'll be fine.
Yeah, that beats chopping them with a knife, no doubt about it.
For sure. A little bit more. All right. You don't want to overdo it because you want to get that crunch, and that's what we're going for. So you'll get that flavor from the pistachio and the nuttiness, and then you want the crunch. So
We've got about 1 minute left.
Oh, it's going by pretty fast. So we got some breadcrumbs, and then we have some fresh herbs. I got some rosemary and mint and thyme and oregano in there.
Ooh,
so
nice.
we'll mix this up very well.
Nice combination.
So we'll bring it over here. The lamb should be very well seared and brown.
Let's pretend that it has been. I know it takes longer in a kitchen, but on TV time, we're going to pretend it's already browned
So before that, we got a little bit of Dijon mustard. You want the Dijon mustard because it's going to add some vinegar and some acidity to the lamb, so it'll go really well with that fat.
Nice. Probably also, kind of a substitute for your egg wash, right?
That's right. Yeah. So we'll stick to that. So just like that, and then we will pop it in the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes, depending on how you like it done.
Okay. No oil on it?
No,
Nothing
just like this.
Okay.
And then we'll put this in the oven.
We pop it in the magic oven, and alakazam, time has passed, and looky there.
That's right. So it should look something like that.
Wow.
Now, I didn't have time to get started on the couscous, but I knew that time would go pretty fast, so I do have already some made.
Great.
So we'll plate that right now.
Okay.
So the couscous here, it has a little bit of cream, a little bit of feta, some tomatoes, some arugula, and so it's really, really flavorful. So it's almost like a couscous risotto style, so it's really unique. It's really nice.
While you plate that up, I just want to remind everybody that the recipe for this is on our website, mysuncoast.com, and the final product looks like that. My goodness, I am ready to tuck into it right now. I'm telling you what, that looks so good. That looks like those flavors are going to get together just so beautifully.
They really do. They're really nice.
And that's on the menu?
It's on the menu, yes.
All right.
Rack of lamb.
Apollonia Grill. Check them out. Good Mediterranean food. Chef Eddie, thank you very much. Happy Thanksgiving to you, sir.
Thank you, John. Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you.